Thank you so very much. How many here remember the first time that they rode the Matterhorn in Anaheim at Disneyland? Anyone? Okay, good. Okay. I remember that 2 minutes of terror as we go click, 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 or it was really more like click, 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 if you remember. And then we went off the edge and then your stomach was in your throat. Do you remember each and every turn that you had? Your head felt like it was dislocating from your body. Well, that's how I felt. And when I landed on that platform and I stepped out of that ride, bobsled, I said to myself, you know what? How am I going to get through the greatest place on earth? I feel like I'm going to throw up. I actually feel like I am going to not make it. I'm going to fall down. I'm going to pass out. Well, I was very tenacious. And I said, I'm going to do it. I'm going to have to focus. I'm going to have to concentrate. And I'm going to have to drink water and eat food so I don't throw up. So this is actually how I would describe my life. This is the legacy in motion, navigating that roller coaster. Part 1. Now, I grew up in Michigan. Now, us Michiganders, we can actually show you the shape of our state because this is what it looks like. And if you look at that little tattoo, can you see that little tattoo there? That little heart is where I grew up. I grew up in what is called Mount Pleasant, Michigan. Not a mount, but very pleasant. I grew up an older sister, a younger brother, and all of us were 4 years apart. Now, I did not grow up wealthy, but my parents made sure that along the journey, we tried everything. We were in sports, we were in music, we were in everything possible. Now, I wasn't so good at the sports, but I was fantastic at the music. I remember I was 8 years old. I was in that movie theater and I was watching Annie, the musical. I said, oh my gosh, that's me. I'm the redhead. I'm the curly hair. I'm the freckles. I'm the tap dancer. I love this. The only difference was I wasn't an orphan, but I related. I studied everything tenaciously that she did. And I learned. So one day I was on the playground swinging with my friends on the swings. Oh, and I remember the song. The sun'll come out tomorrow, clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow, till there's none. And the playground attendant said, you know what? You sound just like her. So she called my mom. And then my mom, when I got home from school, guess what she said? Will you sing for me? I didn't know you could sing. And I said, no, maybe in the bathroom I'll sing for you because I just don't want to see you. So I turned around and I went in the bathroom and I sang, the sun'll come out tomorrow, clears away the cobwebs and the sorrow, till there's none. I was bit by the bug. That was my theme song. And it is my theme song today, actually. It is what has gotten me through that roller coaster of life. Just keeping that head up. So guess what happened? While my dad was taking care of all the sports with all the other siblings, my mother actually took me everywhere. I competed everywhere. I won everything. I started building my legacy and my bank account. And let me tell you, what did that take me to? To the #1 music school in the entire world, Interlochen Arts Academy, reaching out to my mom and dad saying, we want Tiffany to audition. We only have 1 slot. Your senior year, full ride scholarship. Will you audition? Of course I am. Yeah. So I went on that stage and I auditioned and I sang, Je veux vivre dans toi. And guess what? I was accepted. I was so excited because I made it. I made it. I'm there. I'm going to be a Broadway star, or I'm going to be an opera singer, or I don't know what. But this was it. Building that legacy. I was so excited, and I was very tenacious. I mean, I went to school every morning at 5 a.m. That bell rang off, and I went to practice room. And then I went into the school classroom, and I was going to get all straight A's because I was going to make my parents proud. And so then I went to musical theater class after that. And then in between, I would go to the cafeteria. But it was closed. I guess I'm going to eat out of that machine, that little vending machine. Next morning, 5 a.m. Class, study, dance class. Here we go. And I started starring in everything. I was in everything. And every time I went to go to that cafeteria, guess what? It was closed. This went on and on and on and on and on. I didn't realize it, but I was shrinking. That little space in my tummy that I thought I was serving the Lord, using my gifts, learning and growing, was slowly edging out for the applause. I call ego edging God out. I was living my life for the applause, not for Him. So months went by, and there was a knock on my door. And it was my parents. They had to take me home. There I was, my big, famous senior year, graduating from the best school, guaranteed to get into the best colleges. And you know what? Ruined. But it was the best gift that God gave me, because I have to tell you, it recentered me. I focused on Him. I humbled myself. And that year I actually did graduate from my local high school, singing and giving my salutatorian speech. Thank you for listening to part 1, The Legacy in Motion, That Roller Coaster. Thank you. Thank you.